Coming up on the first pitch, Garrett Mitchell up now for the Tigers.
Number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
McCarthy on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Now the number 2 hitter, Dylan Dingler. Late. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
He goes down looking. 2 down, base is empty. Now here's Jake Bowers. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to.
Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double. In half up to hit. And a foul ball.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Taylor Ward swings through it for strike 1. Fought off foul. And it's second. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one lifted to left. And that is that. Back here in St. Louis, and taking the ball for Detroit, Kiter Montero. How about a scouting report on him? Leading off, Jake McCarthy.
Number 31, Jake McCarthy.
And that's in there at the knees. Ripped to right. And there's one down. Here's Matt Chapman. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. One out, man at first. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
2-0. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. And now it's Ivan Herrera. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the third and final game of the series. Swinging a foul out of play. Line drive, base hit. Chapman headed home. He'll score and then tie it.
Stringing them together. together. That's 3 hits in a row. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's going to be Bryce Eldridge. High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. And a foul ball.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Towards first, and it's just foul. That was close. That's too low. Ball 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In there, sets him down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. Now it's the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Tied up here in the early going. Check swing called strike, and it's 2-1. Sneaks through, base hit. In to score for third. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
J.J. Weatherholt in the box now. Takes strike 1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Just missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And it hits the bag. Pereira around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Blake Perkins at the plate now. That's ball 1. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Tovar at third. Weatherholt at first. 2 out of the inning. Fair ball. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Carter Jensen next up for the Cardinals. In the air, right field. Ward on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here in St. Louis, second inning set to go.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
McCarthy on the move. Takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And first offering is fouled off. Altuve measures 5 feet 6 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And the 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Outside, that's a ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. Alec Thomas now. Line drive and foul ball. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. This one in the air center field. And that's the third out. Back here at Busch Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2. Jake McCarthy digs in now. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. High fly ball out towards left center. Mitchell settles under this one. And there's one away. So up next, Alec Burleson. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Next to hit, Ivan Herrera singled and drove in a run his first time through.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Yep, that ball went out.
On the outside corner, 1 and 2. The runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the go. Out towards right center field. Ward sizing it up. And that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, on to the third inning. Dansby Swanson up now for the Tigers. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Oh, that's it.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. Swings through that one for strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now Garrett Mitchell. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. McCarthy gets under it. Out number 2. Dylan Dingler will hit next. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. This one in the air right field. Perkins on the move towards foul ground. And that is that. Back here in St. Louis and stepping in for the Cardinals, Bryce Eldridge.
You know, these Cardinals really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position. On top of that, they haven't left many runners on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Nice grab. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. And a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. J.J. Weatherholt next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Happ settles underneath it. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Blake Perkins. RBI single his last time up. And he hits a ground ball right side. Altuve slings to first. That ends the frame. Back here at Busch Stadium as we go to the top of the 4th. Jake Bauers up now for the Tigers. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away. Ian Happ, the next to hit. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a double, his second of the day. 1 out, runner at second. Taylor Ward getting ready to hit. Out towards left center. McCarthy has a beat on it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. 2 down. So up next, Colt Heat 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Ball 1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Base hit into the outfield. To second, but he beats the throw. Safe. Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here. Outside with a breaking ball. That one back up the middle and it gets through. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. And now they trail by 1. So 2 down. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH. Alec Thomas. Check swing and he went 0-1. Just missed.
Ball that's upstairs.
Check swing went around and it's 2-2. Stays alive. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag and that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis and now the Cardinals catcher Carter Jensen. In the air right field. Ward running hard to get it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Jake McCarthy now at the plate. High fly ball right field. Ward on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. 1 for 2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
In the dirt. Drive at a base hit out into left center field. Check around third. The relay. Head first slide safe at the plate. And they lead by 2. And at first, here's the Cardinal DH, Ivan Herrera. And that is out of play. Sliced hard but foul. For the center field base hit. Mitchell fires it in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. A soaring shot to center. Ezekiel Tovar next up for the Cardinals. Check swing. He went. And that is strike 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can.
Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just missed out on a home run right there, but certainly hit.
Razor to the gaps and score the run. Headed to the plate. He will score. And it's 9-3. And in at second with an RBI double.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Perkins can't hold up, and that's a strike. On the ground, right side. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the top of the 5th. Dansby Swanson up now for the Tigers. Perkins takes it in for the out. 1 down. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Garrett Mitchell digs in now. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
McCarthy on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Dylan Dingler. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Now this is in the air down the line. Has room and he makes the catch. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Carter Jensen.
Now pitching for
New
Detroit.
pitcher for the Tigers, Tyler Holton.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out. You know, these Cards doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only 1 of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball.
Bowers to second, pulls him off the bag. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. On the ground. There's 1. Over to Bowers. That's 2.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Burleson in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a pop-up. Swanson should have this one, and that'll do it. Back here at Busch Stadium, top of the 6th inning, Jake Bauers up now for the Tigers.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Fouled off to the right.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a base hit into right center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the break ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Pat stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Check swing, and he went 0-2. In the dirt. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. McCarthy on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 out, man at first. Taylor Ward up now for the Tigers. Hey! Right through there for a strike. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Colt Heath. Next to hit. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Justin Brewer.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Hey!
Swings through that. Burleson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Ivan Herrera. Line drive. And there's 1 down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Eldridge in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Late with the swing there. And that's ripped to the left. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
2 on, 1 out. And that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. So up next, Blake Perkins. Left field, way back there. Carrying well. 1 hops off the wall. Should score at least 2. Rutherford rounds third, headed to the plate. He's safe. And they clear the bases. And they now lead by 9. 1 down. Digging in, Carter Jensen. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Steps on first for the out. Back to the top of the order, and now it's going to be Jake McCarthy. Check swing called strike. That is strike 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
That's back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Jose Altuve will touch them all. Alec Thomas up now for the Tigers. The Tigers going with a pinch hitter. Jahmai Jones.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 44,
Jones at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Ball 1 there. Tosses to first.
No, he's out.
That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Foul ball. The 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Broken bat, roller to first. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. So back to the top of the order. Now at the plate, Garrett Mitchell.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses, and a count 2-1. Foul ball there. The next pitch misses. Full count now. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Matt Chapman. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Ryan Walker.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that's down. A base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to pop. So many positives that led to that knock.
And that's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Ivan Herrera. In the air, right field. And there's 1 down. At the plate, Bryce Eldridge. He's already homered in this game.
at the ball.
In the air, left field, half on his horse. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags at second. The relay to third, and he's safe at third on a risky play as he moves up with 2 gone now. So digging in, Ezekiel Tovar. Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. Burleson coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.